Hey guys, so it's a bit dark outside, but I just thought I'd show you quickly a few of the apples off my potted apple tree. So they are looking really lovely and red, really nice and ripe. I'm definitely up potting the tree because it's the apples were a lot smaller this year because of just the root constriction, but they still look lovely. I've had a few off of them already. What I'm gonna be doing is there's some other apples. Some of them are off of the potted tree, and some of them are probably from the allotment, I think. I'm kind of losing track now. But what I'm going to do, you can see there's bits of rhubarb in there as well, which is from the allotment. I thought I might as well just cut a stem and see what it's all about, because I haven't really used it at all yet. So I'm going to be making a sort of apple and rhubarb, not, well, kind of like a apple and rhubarb pie, because I've got a bit of pastry. Sorry, everything's a mess because there's so much stuff going on. Just a bit of this left over from, I made like a savoury sort of pie thing. Just cooking my dinner as well at the same time. This is actually with a jar of homemade tomato sauce, or tomato passata. So yeah, I did that like 3 or 4 weeks ago maybe. So I'm just using it up, and it's really, really tasty. I think I juiced the tomatoes. Yeah, I did. I juiced the tomatoes, so it was a very sort of liquidy sort of thing. But I've added loads of other veg and stuff in. Courgettes from the allotment, sweet corn from my girlfriend's allotment. And yeah, I think that's about it in terms of grown stuff. I might as well just show you. We just took her to the vets for the first time, so she's a bit scared. I thought I might as well show you a few things that I've made. So the tomato sauce was one of them. The apples and the rhubarb that I'm just cooking up now is going to be like a pie, which is another thing. I made a load of jam for the first time. It turned out pretty good. I did have to redo it slightly because it was quite liquidy. You can see it's still quite runny, but it's really delicious. I didn't put any pectin in, and I also kind of halved the sugar because it was so sweet already. I just thought surely it doesn't need any more. But it's yeah, I'm really happy with it. That's not going to focus, is it? No. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna. Really lovely. It was strawberries and I think it was just a few other mixed berries and stuff from the allotment. So they were all in the freezer, so I made a load of jam. I made, I think, 9 jars. Some of them are in the fridge. This one I've nearly eaten. I've given a few away, and I'm going to give a few more away to family and friends and stuff. Sorry about the mess, by the way. It's been a super busy day, like volunteering and stuff like that, and then the vets. So that's the jam. So we've got tomato passata and veg from the allotment, apples and rhubarb from the allotment, strawberries and mixed berries made into jam, quite a lot of it, and then I'll show you another little project in a second. Sorry about that. So for anyone that is experienced in trying to make wine, I know that I've done it completely wrong. I've screwed it up big time, but it's definitely fermenting. This one's like overflowed completely, which is a bit of a disaster. This one has pretty much stopped fermenting. There's, I think, a primary fermentation and then secondary. So this one has almost finished its primary. So these were all, these 2 bottles actually were from grapes from my neighbour's garden. They asked me to pick them and process them because they couldn't really get to it. You know, didn't have the sort of energy and things. So I did that. I know that I screwed it up, but as you can see, there are a few more empty demijohns, and I've got a few. I bought some of my own sort of winemaking kit, and I know how to do it now properly without it being, yeah, without it going wrong. So I've got actually a load more berries in the fridge that I found in my mum's freezer from both the strawberries and some grapes from actually last year. And I might do it tomorrow actually, depends. I've got like a bucket turning up that I need. If that comes, then I might do it tomorrow and give winemaking a real go, do it properly, get everything sterilized as best as I can and stuff like that. So yeah, and that'll be a sort of another product of both the garden and the allotment in terms of like food and processing it and stuff like that. I don't really drink much, but I guess I'm drinking more and more, which probably isn't good for me. But yeah, I just thought it'd be interesting to give it a go. And you can only eat so many grapes, so yeah. I'll show you the berries that I'm going to use tomorrow. Okay, so these are the berries. So these are strawberries, and these are grapes. So they're from the garden from last year. I should hopefully be okay. And these strawberries are all from this year. As you might know if you watch my channel, I was like, I was just picking so many strawberries. I didn't know what to do with them. So yeah, there's about 3.5 kilos of fruit. I am gonna probably try to make 10 litres of fruit wine from that. So I'm going to be adding a bit of sugar and mashing all the fruit up and adding some sugar and water and yeast and all the stuff, and then get that all to ferment in a big tub, and then start sort of you change the wine from one container to another, and you sort of siphon off the good stuff and leave the bad stuff. One sec. Sorry, that's just my dog playing up. So yeah, it's quite interesting actually what you can do. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you a really quick, sort of tour of different products of the allotment, because you can't eat that much fresh fruit or veg. You sort of got to process quite a lot of it, but it's really nice actually, like being able to eat. I mean, my meal today is going to be, I don't know, like 30-40% from the allotment, which is awesome. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you around. Sorry about the mess, but it's been a very busy day, and yeah, maybe I'll keep you updated with the winemaking stuff. I might make a little video about that. I'm not promoting alcohol, like, don't. Yeah, you should probably not drink it, but I don't know, it's a bit of fun. So yeah, anyway, lots of peace guys, lots of love, and I'll speak to you soon.